If you haven't got yourself a LinkedIn newsletter yet, I recommend you take a good hard look at it, because what I find with virtually all of my coaching clients is that setting up a LinkedIn newsletter is one of the quickest and easiest and fastest wins that you can do. So if you're new to LinkedIn, or even if you've been using it a while, you may not actually know that you can create your own LinkedIn newsletter. So let me show you how to do that. If I just share my screen here, I'm on my own profile. There's a couple of ways to get to it. If you've got one already, you just sort of scroll down and go to this newsletter part to find your own. So just if you're new, this is what it looks like. You basically get to give it a title, a subtitle, and a little icon image thing there, and it will tell you how many subscribers you collect, and you as the owner of the newsletter can see who those people are, but nobody else can. So that's cool, and you can go back here to create a new edition once you're in the swing of it. All right, so if you haven't done a newsletter yet, let me quickly show you how to do that. You basically go to the write an article part. It's going to take you here. Now, if you go to this manage section, and this may change a little bit depending on when you're watching this video, but basically go down to this newsletter section and hit the create a newsletter button. So if you do that, you'll see you can put the title, the frequency, the description or the subtitle, and then an image there. And the really cool thing, folks, is this part here. Your connections and followers will be invited to subscribe. So that is the powerful part. The reason for that, the reason that's so powerful and why it is such a valuable thing to do is that you then create an asset. So I have found typically about 10 to 15% of your connections and followers on LinkedIn on your personal profile, 10 to 15% will subscribe to your newsletter. So if you've got 1,000 first degree connections, by setting up a newsletter, you could realistically have 150 LinkedIn newsletter subscribers within about 10 days to 2 weeks. And then once you've got them as a subscriber, every subsequent LinkedIn newsletter that you send gets delivered to their actual email inbox. Not LinkedIn, their actual email inbox. So it is that's a very, very powerful thing, having inbox access. And it's a lot easier to get going with LinkedIn newsletter than it is to build your own proper email newsletter. Now that's the end goal. That's what we really want to happen. But the LinkedIn newsletter is a quick win to get that database, to get that audience, and to start your communication with them. So it's a quick win. You get 10 to 15% of people saying, yes, I want to subscribe, and you're building yourself a genuine marketing asset that you can use and build upon. So the three main reasons. What you say on the newsletter is probably a topic for a different video, but if you are already publishing a few posts, it's very easy just to take your most popular post for the month or the week and send that off as a newsletter. Or if you're already doing an email newsletter, just take the exact same thing that you're sending as an email newsletter and put that as a LinkedIn newsletter. You've done the work, just get more leverage from it. So they're the main things. The pro tip that I would have, which is a bit more sophisticated, is once people subscribe, I like to send a thank you note to those people, assuming you're a first degree connection. Just say thank you. And then after about a month or so, I would then go through the other people that I'm first degree connections with who haven't subscribed yet and send them a personal note to say, hi, John, I write a weekly newsletter on this topic. I thought you might be interested. Would you like to subscribe? Here's the link. All right, so that is also going to increase the number of subscribers that you have. So LinkedIn newsletters, get on board, very, very valuable, very, very quick win. And it doesn't need to be perfect the first go, just get it up and running. And most people, I've noticed, stop after 1 or 2 editions, but the value commercially is to have that consistency over a long period of time and develop that relationship with your audience. And again, this is the digital version of you that's getting to know, that's developing the relationship. Like, you write the email once and maybe 300 people read it. That's a lot of ROI, or return on investment of time, compared to 300 one-on-one emails that you might send. So a lot of value. LinkedIn newsletters, get on board. And if this resonates, hit me up. I can show you how to do it. I mean, I already have. But if I think about some clients that have been down this path, nearly always 10 or 15% acceptance rate. And they lead to new business. They lead to partnership opportunities. They lead to reconnecting with old contacts that are in new jobs, and all sorts of cool things happen when you connect with your audience. All right, let's leave it there. Hit me up if that resonates and you want to do something together. Cheers.